Good morning, children. Today, I will tell you a story. Are you excited to hear a story?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Today, I will tell you a story. The story entitled The Man They Called a Witch. Here. Okay, let's start. In the village of Mount Mugato lived a young man named Abel. This young man lives alone in the old ancestral house, where the villagers will never look nor enter because of fear. So this is Abel. Okay. This young man, Abel, don't mind what the villagers had against him. He continued to live in the village despite of the stories made by the villagers. So this is the house where Abel lived. Abel adores a lady named Jane. She's a beautiful lady and very hardworking. He had seen her working at the plantation of flowers. So this is
Jane.
Yes,
Jane.
this is Jane. It was a sunny day when Abel was on his way home. He was stopped to see Jane carrying a bundle of fresh picked flowers in the plantation. Okay. When their eyes met, she saw her frightened and was about to walk out, but she fell down after she tripped her feet in the stone. Abel, with hesitation, made his way to her and was about to help her, but was stopped midway. When the girl named Jane shouted at him in fear, "Don't go near me, you witch! You must have bewitched me, so I was tripped by the stone," the girl shouted to Abel. Abel was stopped by sudden pain that crushed his heart. Even the girl he adores thinks the same way as other villagers. With a heavy heart, Abel backed off but took a glimpse on Jane picking up the flowers in the ground. Abel smiled bitterly and went home. So the girl Jane shouted at Abel, and Abel was still broken. Here. Night had come after Abel had his supper, reminisced from his past. His family met an accident and died 10 years ago. While he was mourning from his family's death, the other villagers was celebrating to what had happened to his family. They said, "We will live now in peace. The witch family is gone." Abel felt broken but continued to be positive, thinking that God has a purpose of his life. So this is Abel. He is crying. Abel had tried to explain his side to the villagers behind his family having red eyes. It was a hereditary illness, but we can't really force anyone to believe that's why Abel lived with it. As the years passed by, lots of versions of their story had appeared, bringing embarrassment to his family. That's why he will not be surprised that the villagers are distant to him. Okay. One night, a loud boom sound awake Abel's senses, followed by shouts and pleas from outside. So what happened? Fear went in Abel's mind. He came out only to find out the house near the plantation is burning on fire. A crying woman ran into him with pleading eyes and tears are flowing freely. "Please save my daughter. She is in her room, but I failed to save her," said the woman to Abel, while pointing to the near house. Okay. Here. Abel nodded as answer to the woman and goes straight in the burning house. He searches all over even though his shoulder was being hit by falling debris. Abel opened the last room left and to find Jane catching her own breath. Abel immediately scooped Jane and went out. The villagers look at Abel with shock on their face. They can't believe what they're seeing. The man they just called witch just saved a villager from the middle of fire. So, what? Abel is very kind person. Starting on that day, The villager realized that they have wronged Abel's personality, and the family of Jane was thankful of Abel's heroism and bravery. Okay. Last page. In the end, Abel lived happily with Jane. After years of courting, the lady said yes. So that was the ending of our story. Thank you for listening, children.